everybody, and welcome back to Maisie's Garden. I have a message for you. I am doing the Zodiac series of what's the tea, how do they think about you, what's the messages, how do they feel, what's going on. They are spicy messages. I am using 2 spicy decks. So this is a 21 years of age plus up rated video, legally 18 plus, but really 21 plus. This message is going to be for Leos. So if you have Leo anywhere in your chart, this message may resonate with you, like the sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or north node. Could be other placements that may resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, please go check the other signs of your chart. I am going to be using 4 different decks for this. So I'm shuffling, pulling them. I am going to pause the video though so that I don't waste any time because I want to keep this between 20 and 25 minutes. And I talk a lot. I like to channel. I like to do what I'm going to do. And there have been some pretty cool messages, so let me know how it resonates. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're not doing well, please reach out. Please talk to somebody, call somebody that you trust, me, a friend, family member, a therapist, somebody. Just take the first step, okay? All right, guys, hold on. All right, guys, here we go. I am using the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I am using a sex oracle. I'm using What's the Tea oracle and a Rider-Waite that looks like sparkly stuff all over it type of a deck. For the Tarot of Sexual Magic, I've been intuitively getting stuff, and then I will read through the guidebook for any additional messages, okay? All right, let's see. What do we got? Ooh. Okay. We have 9 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to possess you. That's what I got. This is for someone, your hairstylist? Your hairstyle, be careful of your hairstylist. Someone has a male hairstylist. You need to be careful of that person. It's kind of what I'm getting. Just be careful of that. You, on the other hand, are very stable. You could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements, Leo. We'll see what else comes out, but you could be working on something. Maybe some of you guys are hairstylists. And you could be working on something. That could actually create long-term financial stability for you. Maybe the way that you use new blades. I mean, this could be a hairstylist or a barber, right? So something along those lines. Again, this feels very possessive. This feels very much like somebody wants to like own you. You guys could be, you or a person that could be coming towards you with the Ace of Swords here could be coming towards you. Someone may like the Dom sub type of relationship, and maybe that's why they want to like own you. It's like a very Dom sub relationship. There could even be a little bit of BDSM going on behind the closed doors. They like to get a little freaky. They definitely create a safe space in order to do this, though. This is nothing that's not consensual or someone trying to be like domineering, right? But this is like a consensual thing. Yeah, you might be really into it. Someone could be a switch where they switch from dom to sub. They might like that. Someone may be a little bit more, how do I put this? The way I'm getting this. Someone may have been hurt before, so they're a little bit more icier. They're a little bit colder than than the other person. Doesn't mean that they don't feel for this person, or that, they love them any less, or they, won't be good to them or anything like that. It just, someone doesn't show their emotions as much as the other person, or if this is someone that's coming towards you, they're not going to really show their emotions at first. They're definitely going to feel the need to be safe first before they show their emotions. So you're going to get a lot of intellect, a lot of lust and physicality first before anything. Cycle completion, 9, 10, and then it goes to the ace. Cycle completion. Someone took something step by step, and because of that, there's a new beginning here. So say, going back to like the hairstylist stuff, right? It's at first, it's going to school and becoming, educated, getting your cosmetology degree, getting the certifications you need to be able to do hair, right? And then it's building the clientele, putting in the work, the experience, and then it's opening a business and being successful. It's like step by step doing all of that. That's what I'm getting from that. All right, let's see what this actually says. 9 of Pentacles says Dominion, the magic of the lock of hair. Reserve and discretion bear secret, wild, and powerful loves in which two people nourish each other. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Someone's going to be very reserved. I'm telling you, someone feels a little bit colder than the other person, or they're just very reserved with their emotions. They maybe even their thoughts too, like that you might need to get to know this person really well before they really start telling you how they actually think and feel. Secret, wild, and powerful love. This person may not be really huge in like PDA and stuff like that, but behind closed doors is a powerhouse. And you just know because they worship you and your body, and they show you all types of affection behind closed doors. But in public, they're not really huge on the PDA stuff. 10, desire, the magic of the mirror. Vanity is the soul of love. You must love yourself to let yourself be loved. You must love yourself before you can love another. So yeah, again, somebody has been hurt and they love themselves enough to just like not be out here doing all kinds of crazy stuff. That's what this really feels like to me. This person's very particular about who they allow in their life and who they surround themselves with, or even like, this is giving me, this feels like some type of a very like, someone's like a CEO of a company, right? This is how this is coming to me. Like somebody, a very dark brooding CEO type, very much always alone. It's like the stuff that you read out of novels almost. Leo, of course you would romanticize and freaking radicalize your life in such a big movie type way. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so very much like this person that's like alone all the time. They don't entertain a whole lot of people, and then they meet you. That's what this feels like. Or that's how it went. I don't know, but you guys are going to end up creating some type of home life, family life. There will be long-term commitment and stability there. Ace of Swords, bonding, the magic of the knotted red rope. Accept that bonding means giving of oneself. It means accepting doubt and transforming into trust. I'm telling you, trust is going to be a huge component to whatever this relationship is. And there's going to need to be a serious foundation of trust for this person to really open up, and you start to see the real emotional side of things, for them to move it out of just what this feels like is like you meet this person and they just want something casual, sexual, and then they start not being able to like stop thinking about you. You're going to be in their mental space, okay? Because there's definitely some type of clarity about who you are, the independence that you bring, and your stability in itself. And it's almost like they can't get you out of their head, and so they lock it down. But it's going to take a minute. Again, even so within that, like that's a huge step for them. They're going to want to move it out of being like a casual sexual experience to you being theirs. This type of person that usually doesn't get jealous, right? But it like is a firing rage of jealousy if another man even like wants to talk to you. Not that I think that they would do anything in the sense of losing their composure, because this again feels like someone who really has composure out in public. I'm telling you, really, really has composure. And if they let you be seen with them out in public, it's a big deal, because that doesn't happen. Who is this, Leo? This is kind of giving me someone that's got money. There's some type of wealth there. 9, 10 to the 1. They also may have built it themselves. This is not something where someone got an inheritance. 9, 10, 1, they built it themselves. Ooh, interesting stuff, Leo. You're going to have to tell me. I want to know. Who is these? All right, let's keep going. All right, use of toys. I'm telling you, you ain't even going. Okay, first of all, no, there's nothing in this. You're not even going to tell me, right? BDSM, use of toys. I'm telling you, this person's they got some tricks up their sleeve. You're definitely going to do things that you've never done before. Or vice versa. This is the type of person that like does like the BDS or very dominant sub stuff because it takes emotion out of it a little bit. There's a lot of trust there, but it takes emotion out of it. They don't have to get too close. And so you're also going to, because this feels like a person that doesn't like has sex, but doesn't make love type thing. And you're going to end up making like, there's going to be just new experiences. Going to be making love. Someone may want a locket of hair. Y'all got these people. You got some. Everyone's such a weirdo. Why is everybody such a weirdo? All right, use of toys. Sex toys can bring new dimensions of pleasure. Always use them responsibly and maintain proper hygiene. This person is giving me like type A person. Things will be clean. Things will like, yeah. Interesting. What's this? Pace yourself. Remember that sex isn't a race. Taking your time can lead to more fulfilling, intense sensations. This might confuse you because this is a person that takes their time in the bedroom. So to you, you're like, I've never felt this vulnerable and raw, because they've got you like tied up using all these things, and they're taking your body to heights of sensations that it's never experienced. And so for the feminine energy in that, it takes a lot to open up for women and femmes to feel safe enough for that to happen. So whoever I'm talking to that's the feminine side of things is going to feel the sense of intimacy way before this other person does. And remember, this stuff is going to take time. This pace yourself. It's going to take time. For sure. All right, let's see what's the tea. Can't be the same energy. Can't be. Can't be. Hell no. Somebody's faking another relationship. Somebody's faking being happy in another relationship. Someone may be carless. Someone's car broke down. They got into an accident, but they can't afford to buy a new car. So there's either they don't have a car, they're using public transportation or Ubers or something along those lines. Like ride shares, all that stuff. Someone may know they're past their prime is also kind of what I'm getting. Someone may also know they're past their prime, or they just kept doing the same thing over and over again, that their actions became very played out. That it's like, they're very predictable and people don't want to fuck with them because of the fake shit that they do. Someone can be very fake, pretending to be happy in their life and they're not. They may be watching you online, definitely kind of watching from afar to see like what's going on in your life, while being extremely just not happy at home. They watch you shine, but it irritates them. Also, whoever they could be connected to also knows who you are or knows about you, and you may irritate this person. They may argue about you. They may, the person that they're married to or in a relationship may want to fight. It feels very immature. They may want to fight you like you're the reason why they're not happy. So obviously you're the problem and it's not this other person, which that's called manipulation. So if you're a cross watcher of a cross watcher watching for Leo, you're being manipulated, babe. Okay? It's never, why are you with someone that's longing for someone else and they're not happy? It has nothing to do with you or that other person. It has to do with the person you're connected with. That's the problem. Okay? Yeah. Somebody thought that they were getting involved with somebody that either had money or was well off or was going to be able to provide a certain lifestyle. May be a facade that they project, that they live a certain lifestyle that they really just do not. Somebody's at war with themselves, and whoever is doing the shining, whoever's very stable in their life, man, they be hating behind closed doors, like just punching air, biting fists, like, oh, so mad. I don't know. They're definitely so mad. Let's keep going. Somebody took their power back. Oh, yeah. There's so many queens out here. Somebody's been doing the work. You leveling up, finding peace. Somebody's emotionally at peace and no longer feels like they are bound or trapped, especially in their mind. Somebody has taken their power back and they are either on their way to or are experiencing some level of wish fulfillment. Something that they had wished for. Some type of emotional joy or fulfillment, or at least a good time. Somebody's having a good time. Somebody's at peace and they just no longer feel trapped. Somebody may downplay their talents or gifts, or they may hold some of this stuff like back. They may, you know what I mean? They don't, in pure Leo form, if you really wanted to step out and show ninjas, you really could, but you don't. This is almost like a humbling energy where it's like you definitely know that you could really just be putting foot on neck on a lot of people, and you don't. You no longer are blind to You're no longer blind to people's BS, and you no longer can be emotionally manipulated. Interesting. In order to overcome any kind of stagnancy that you may feel like first of all, power is always in your hands. Very, very powerful energy right here, right now. The power is always in your hands, okay? But they want you to like have like such a hold on your emotions that it cuts out any BS, right? It's like emotional discernment out the ass. All right? You just yeah. It's what's going to help you level up. It's what's going to help you find your wish fulfillment. If I'm talking to a masculine Leo, the fire sign, the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, is where you're going to find your emotional fulfillment with. You will feel trapped with the air sign, with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may find a level of peace with the Taurus, the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it won't be that's only mental peace. Emotionally, you will not feel fulfilled. It'll be with the fire sign that you would feel fulfilled with. There's somebody that's dating right now, and so I think that you emotionally would be more fulfilled. Excuse me. Someone may have been at one point maybe holding back what they truly desired, feeling trapped in their own mental by it. But once they realize and get the clarity to know all they have to do is actually show or express their emotions in some way, there's no longer going to be any holding back, any kind of misery, no kind of like feeling mentally trapped or stuck somewhere, or like they're in their own mental prison. You know what I mean? No nightmares, nothing like that. You'll be able to release it, and it's all within your own power to do so. If you're somebody that thinks that life is going to be better if you marry for money, it's not. Marrying for money is not going to help you. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's not. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Let me know how that resonated. This was a very interesting one. Definitely very straightforward energy. Somebody's got air placements, I think, Leo. It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius somewhere in your chart. All right. That's what I'm getting for you guys. I love you so very much. All right. Let me know how it resonates. Like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Follow, whatever. Comment. And I'll see you soon. Bye.